If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace. Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam. Welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck and pulled an additional 5 cards to expand and confirm from the Connolly Tarot deck. Many of you that have watched me for a long time know that I do give brief descriptions at the beginning of each card for a book definition of the cards, but that is not actually the way I read the cards, because I'm telling you the messages I get from my spirit guides. So sometimes they don't always match up exactly with what a book definition of the cards will mean. So listen carefully. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Ascendant. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your reading for August 2017. The first card you have here is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles to me is an earth sign person. This is either a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Or you could be getting a message in regard to money. I do feel like there's a lot of things happening with your finances this month, and I'm getting the words bubbling. So in some way your finances are bubbling. I feel that you are going to be surprised about some things that are going to go on. And you may get some surprise news about money. You may also get some surprise attacks that could come to you from out of nowhere from people like that you're not expecting it to. Like somebody could suddenly say something that seems harsh, or a close friend to you, or or a family member or somebody that you're close with could say something kind of hurtful or out of the blue. But for some of you, it's a different kind of message. Like it's about, some of you may get some surprise message about money. For some of you, it could be this other kind of like harsh comment coming from somebody also. I feel some of you are going to find some money, or find some discovery about money. You may find bank accounts that you didn't know about. You could find money that's been hidden that you didn't know about. Money that was given to somebody else maybe could come to light, and they give it back to you in some way. Like money coming to light, coming out into the light comes up for some of you. Now, to expand on your Page of Pentacles cards, you have the 3 of Swords. So this is the 2 cards together. You have the 3 of Swords expanding on the Page of Pentacles. 3 of Swords is heartbreak, sadness, could be a breakup of a relationship, could be symbolic of a divorce, or some kind of, upsetting loss of some kind, sadness, heartbreak, troubled times. I do feel Sagittarians are getting some kind of situation or something settled that has not been settled up to this point. So if you've had something that was hanging in limbo, a dispute with a boss, like maybe they owed you workman's compensation, or you've had a beef with your boss for some other reason, or something within a group or endeavor you belong to or are part of, and that things have gone on unfairly, or if it could be anything, even with a spouse or some kind of family situation. something that's been unsettled, I feel actually kind of works out or gets solved, resolved, or settled for you in August. Or it could even go into September or October, but August, it is an August reading. So for some of you, it will be in August. You may find yourself in a situation where people are in disharmony with each other and at odds with each other. And it could be family or people you are closely related to. And again, I go back to groups or organizations, could be at work, family. There could be some people at odds with each other, and you could be in the mix of that in August. Here you have the Queen of Pentacles next. And the Queen of Pentacles is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Now, here you got another Pentacles person showing up. I feel like there's a lot of things going on in your mind about this Queen of Pentacles, and they're on your mind, and you're doing a lot of wool gathering in your head about them. That means to me, like, you're thinking about them. They're kind of like, I get like this weird energy, like they put you on a pedestal, they knock you off a pedestal. They like you, they don't like you. They love you, they don't love you. Like on a pedestal, off a pedestal, on a pedestal, off a pedestal. And I see you doing a lot of mental gyrations about them, wool gathering, like they're clogging up your brain. You're kind of thinking about them a little bit too much. And I feel like, you know, they might be the one that you want something to be settled or resolved with also, because I go back, I got that same feeling again. Something gets settled or resolved. Some of you could break up with a partner. Some of you may leave a job. It's not necessarily that's how things are going to get resolved. Maybe, like I said, if it's a boss to you or a lover to you, you may have it out with them, or you know, a friend, and say, hey, cards are on the table. What you know, we got to clear the air. What's the story going to be? Like, it's that kind of energy circling around you and this Pentacles person. Don't be throwing that it's a queen, because it could also be a male. I feel too much time has passed. You feel like you have unsure footing with this Queen of Pentacles. I feel at times you don't know whether you want to deal with this Queen of Pentacles anymore or whether you don't want to. It's like you go back and forth about your feelings about this Queen of Pentacles. They could be doing the same thing about you too. Here you have the Hierophant expanding on the Queen of Pentacles. So these are the two cards you had together. And the Hierophant is higher education or higher learning. You could be the student, you could be the teacher. It could also be God giving you a blessing, or it could be a caution. God could be warning you or cautioning you here. I'm hearing you must receive the blessings, but you're doing some things to block it. Now you may be like, what is she talking about? I do feel like you've got blessings coming to you of either money or love or success, whatever is, you know, prominent on its way to you or trying to get to you. But I feel like you're doing some things that are kind of spiritually blocking it energetically, or have been. Maybe it's going to move forward now, but I feel like you've blocked up or clogged up some of this energy. You're going to be seeking counsel from people that are higher up or in the know. This could be lawyers, it could be spiritual counselors in churches, or just, you know, very spiritual people. It could also be higher ups at work. But seeking counsel. I see you seeking counsel to help you in this stuff that's been discussed here in the first two cards. Well, actually, first four cards. So the card you have crowning your 5 cards here for August is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is somebody lying to you, somebody deceiving you, somebody stealing something from you. Could be somebody jealous or envious of you. I feel like you're ridiculously overwrought. It's like you do not have time to do anything for yourself. Like you're doing too much for other people, that you're kind of like losing yourself or your best interests in the equation of your life, of what you're doing. You have a great deal of family matters pressing upon you, I feel, in August and moving forward. And it feels like for some reason, a lot of it boils down to you having to handle it. I hate to say that and put that on you, Sagittarius. I don't like to say that to you because I don't want you to feel like, oh God, I already have enough pressure and now she's saying that. But I do feel like all these family pressures and family consternation bearing down on you. And my feeling is like in some ways it's going to be like up to you to handle it. Too many aggravations. I do feel that there have been some things that have been stolen from you. I do feel that. It could be small things, could even be big things like money, or it could be a combination of things. And I really feel like you've gotten pulled apart and picked apart in different directions. Like you're like that. You ever seen that? I've never made it, but I've seen it. Monkey bread, where it's like all these little pieces of bread and you're supposed to pull them apart. And I think it's sweet. You're like that monkey bread. I feel like you're pulled apart in too many different directions by too many different things, too many different people, too many situations. And it's showing up. It's rearing its head up here in August. Even though I think Sagittarians have had some pretty good readings of late, I don't want to give you a bad reading here. I don't. But, you know, the cards come up the way they come up, and you got 2 rounds of them here. So here you got the Tower. What do you want me to say? I shuffled the first ones. Now I shuffled the second ones many times. Tower, this could be an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship. It could be a fight, an argument with someone. It could be a casting off of an old regime so a new regime can come in. It can be throwing out an old paradigm so a new paradigm can begin. And it's coming up here, expanding on this thieving, stealing, lying, deceiving 7 of Swords card. I hear a lot of things are going to be thrown in disarray. If you have, I get people leaving. So this could be at home. Like if you have various family members, some people might be leaving and moving. They might be mad. They might not be mad. I mean, I do pick up angst here earlier in your reading among family members. So some of them might be pissed and they're leaving. Don't forget, Sagittarius, some of these things may have already occurred because you're not born on the same month, the same year, the same day, the same city of birth, and all of that. So therefore, your timing, even though I do believe this is going to come out for you, it may have already happened in May or June. Maybe it happened in July, or it's going to be in September or October if it's not in August. But I get people leaving. This could also be in a job situation, like if there was some real weird shift at work, and then a lot of people might be like, wow, I'm getting out of here. I don't like this new boss or this new owner or the way things are turning. So you might have a lot of people jumping ship at your job. You know, you may feel like you're in too much of a pressure cooker, and you may feel like you can't stand it and that you want to get out of where you are. So you may be the one leaving. You could also be leaving just to get some, like, I'm going away for 3 days. I got to get out of here. Or I'm going away on a short trip because whatever's going on here is too much for me. It's too overwhelming and I'm getting out of here. So it could be you doing the leaving, but for some Sagittarians, I see people around you like jumping ship, whether it's at work or at home. I just get that leaving sensation. Okay, Sagittarius, don't be mad at me. I can't control what cards come up. You got 3 of Swords again. So remember, you had this over here with the Page of Pentacles. So now you got 3 of Swords in the main layout. And 3 of Swords is heartbreak, sadness. Could be a divorce. It's, you know, sad times. It could be grieving the loss of something. It's a disruptive card. It's not a happy-go-lucky card. I really feel like you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed in August, or like I said, could have already happened, could be going forward after August, where like too many things have happened all at once and too much information has come at you. Like I feel like you're overwhelmed here. Big changes are ahead for you, drastically big changes. Some of it has to do with money, but I don't feel in the money sector that it's bad. I feel in the money sector it's good, but these changes that are coming are going, and I feel like these changes are in the next 4 to 5 months if they're not happening to you right now. It is going to alter a lot of different things. Where you live, or where you work, or who you're hanging out with, or who you're involved with. Like there's going to be I'm going to use the word sweeping changes. So I don't feel like it's in just one little sector of your life. I feel like it's going to hit a couple sectors. It's making me wonder if there's some planetary things going on here for Sagittarius. As you know, I'm not an astrologer, so you might want to check your astrology, Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising, for what is going on astrologically for your sign. If you have a partnership, you could come to the dissolving of a partnership. This could be a partnership in love. It could be a partnership in romance. It could be a partnership in business or romance. But a dissolving of a partnership is also coming up here through this card. Now, to expand on the Three of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles. That's the expanding card here. And the Four of Pentacles is the miser card, holding on protectively to your finances, reviewing and looking carefully at your finances, holding on protectively of anything of value. It can also be success, monetary success coming to you in the future. You know, you are going to capitalize on success. There is going to be a big push of your dreams coming true and things that you want to see happen. But I feel this push is going to come from you, and you are going to be, there's going to be like the proverbial fire lit under your butt. And I feel like it's because you're going to be like taking control, getting in charge, getting your act together, not liking some of the things that have gone on, and you are going to become like the real captain of the ship here and push forward. But you got some success. I read this as success for you, actually. You're going to be taking time with everything. You're going to be reviewing a lot of documents and a lot of paperwork, and a lot of things regarding money are going to require a lot of your focus and attention in August. So the next card you have is the Two of Swords. You have lots of swords here, lots of swords. This is a block, a stop, a stalemate. This could be you don't know all the information, or there are secrets or things kept hidden from you. You don't have all the information, and there's emotions tied up in whatever's being stopped, blocked, or stalemated. It's really a month for you to kind of go within, retreat, and analyze. You need to analyze a lot of situations that are going on in your life. You need to get some clarity. I do feel you will be talking to some professionals that can help you sort some of this out. It could be lawyers, accountants, judges. It could be spiritual counselors, priests, clergy, people of religious people. It could be spiritual people. It doesn't matter, but I do see you getting like, it could even be therapists or counselors. Like, I see you getting professional advice. I feel like real success is coming to you in October, because I feel the die has been cast and that things are set in motion and are in place. And then I get the sense that then you are going to have to wait. So I don't really feel this is so much as a stop, a block, or a stalemate as it could mean in the book definition of the card. I feel it's more like a lot of the stuff that came before this card is going to set the stage, and then it's kind of like, it's like you're standing at that craps table and you rolled that dice, and the dice is rolling across that craps table, but it hasn't landed yet on what's going to show up. So you're in a waiting phase. You got to wait to see how those dice land for you. Now, the card you have expanding on it is Nine of Cups, and Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And this is all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. It's also feeling full and having contentment, and usually of emotions, but it can be of other things. So here it's expanding on that Two of Swords. I see you, the guides say, you're getting up off your duff and you're making changes. I'm not saying most Sagittarians are not sitting around doing nothing. So I'm not implying that. But like there's something that, again, I go back to that proverbial fire lit under your butt. You're going to be again, the captain of that ship. I keep seeing somebody steering a captain's ship, at the ship's wheel. That's going to be you, and you're making changes here. You're actually going to go through this time, and then you're going to end up feeling better than you ever did before. You're going to feel more invigorated, like there's more life flowing through you, like you have more love and more happiness and feeling more just almost, I actually see you saying, I can't believe it. I actually feel better than I ever did before, physically, mentally, spiritually. So I see you going through all this stuff. I feel like by the time you get into October, you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, things are really great for me. They're riding high. I'm really doing well. Things have really fallen into place. I have money. I have success. Any relationship disruptions I've had to go through are over. The deck has been cleared, and now, some success and some money is coming to me, or, you've got some irons in the fire, and the wheels of the clock and the gears are turning, and you've got success coming. So I don't know that you're going to feel it in August, because some of this stuff may have already occurred for you, Sagittarius. Remember, you're not all born exactly at the same time and day and year and city and all of that country even. So the timing is not going to be the same. Many of you have already gone through this. If you go through this stuff in August, I'm telling you, I keep seeing the month of October. For some of you, it could be September or November, but I really see in October you're sitting pretty. That's what I see. I feel like you're going to feel like there's been some evolution of your life by the time you get to the end of the month of October. But some of these things have to get, settled, cleared, get out of the way, straightened out. You are going to go through a period, I feel, of waiting. I do feel there is some waiting here with the Two of Swords. But then there's this breakthrough of everything falls into place, and you feel at peace and contentment and have this, feeling like abundantly full of good feelings, and things are riding high for you. So don't get too hung up about what the cards are today. You may have already gone through it. So I hope this reading is of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here to YouTube. And also, Sagittarius, if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal for you and get additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for you for the month of August 2017, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for August 2017 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Also, you can access these videos on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. It's a drop-down menu, and go to page 11. And at the top of the page there, you will see the August crystal readings. You click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, I had many people write me, not many, but I had a few emails where people had requested I do YouTube readings for love, just specifically for love, but I really don't have the time for that because I do private readings 5 days a week, and I do all these other recordings at the beginning of the month and the middle of the month and the other Vimeo readings. I can't do love readings on YouTube also, but I do occasionally put them on Vimeo. So if you would like the latest loved readings that I just did, that I decided to do singles and couples instead of just doing love and see what comes up. Either way, I divided the reading by singles and couples romance forecast for the remainder of 2017, but my guides still had some of the predictions spilling over in to the first quarter of 2018. If you're interested in getting those videos for download and purchase, you can access those by clicking on the other link below this video, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo, or go to my website on the bottom of page 10, and the heading for the singles and couples romance forecast for 2017. You can find those videos there, and you click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I wish you an absolutely amazing August, Sagittarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.
Please check out my other videos that I'm posting to my YouTube channel, The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I'll show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries you can make at home, and I'll give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac throughout the video. I hope you enjoy them, and please be sure to check out the other special videos I'm recording for my Psychic Pastry Chef Vimeo On Demand channel. Thanks for watching.